Good afternoon, everyone. Thanks for joining today's session. We will start this session within 5 minutes. Hello and good afternoon, guys. Very warm welcome to today's session. Before starting this session, I would like to provide you some glimpse about Orange Technolab. So, Orange Technolab Private Limited is based in India, Ahmedabad. And we are into the IT industry since 18 years, and our domain expertise is payroll and HRMS solution. We also have the operations in Middle East, USA, Africa, and we provide wide range of IT services to both clients and their alliance partners. So our today's agenda is paperless HR, and it is the part two in the series. So we'll have the session with our panelist, Mr. Mohit Adlaka and Mr. Mohammed Buliwala. And I request both the panelists to please provide their little brief introduction about themselves. So I'm providing this chance to Mr. Mohammed Buliwala to start the session.
Thank you, Sonia. Myself, Mohammed Buliwala. I'm in Business Development Department. So we can start with the presentation. Okay. So before start the presentation, just I pass to the Mohit Adlaka to give the brief over about himself.
Thank you so much, Mohammed, for giving me a chance to introduce myself. My name is Mohit Adlaka. I'm leading the team business development. Since years I'm working in Orange Tech Private Limited. And our today's agenda is to help the HR department how they can do the paperless department. Over to you, Mohammed, once again. Thank you.
So yeah, paperless HR part 2. So yeah, this is the flow of webinar for today. What we discussion in today's webinar. First is recap of paperless HR1, then buyer's guide, HRMS software. What are the steps? What are the considerations you take before purchasing the HRMS software? Third is few facts and figures about the payroll HRMS industry. Fourth one is paperless HR with Ultimatix Advanced Payroll and HRMS, and we are also providing today live demonstration, so you can understand what are the benefits, what are the things in software that can help HR to digitalize the HR function. And the last is how Orange as a company help to fresher, manager, HOD, and management. And the last final is question answer session. So first is recap of paperless HR1. Last time what we have discussed in first webinar. First is importance of technology in HR. We have discussed in webinar 1. Then second, strategic role of HR in today's era. Third, why paperless HR importance in today's world. And fourth one, how we can help as a company help to HR go as a paperless. So these are the things we have discussed. Now, first we go roadmap, HRMS software. These are some internal importance. These are some internal process to take the decision where the company or a management go to purchase payroll HRMS solution. Not first is identify. So firstly, we see the identify the current business process, estimate the staff time currently dedicated to this operational change. Means the HR needs to understand, management needs to understand what are their current business flow or what are their manual work currently they are following. So this needs to be taken care before you go for HRMS or a payroll software. Second, involve the key stakeholders, means who are the decision maker or who are the authorized person to choose the payroll and HRMS software. So you have to take consideration all that person and before making the software. Third is make a circle of process, means the person, maybe the finance team, maybe the HR team, maybe the operational team, right? Or maybe the admin team. You have to consider all department, all key peoples you have to internally discuss. Okay. Fourth one is prioritize requirements. Means we have to take, like example, you have to take the which modules you are going to first implement, like PMS or maybe the recruitment, training. So you have to prioritize your requirement or your needs internally. Fifth one is timeline and budget. Obviously, for management side or a top level, obviously they are thinking the budget part. Okay, so you have to taken care the price or a commercial part, right? Then you have to also define the timeline. Means when we take the product or when we implement the software, you have to also consideration. It take maybe 2 months, 3 months to implement the software. So you also consider that time factor. And last one is identify the HRMS vendor. You have to internally redefine your process. Which are the vendors? Which are the payroll company in the market? They give the your software as per your budget. And the last, we have to finalize HRMS control to manual work and save the papers. Obviously, when you go for the payroll HRMS, you have to consideration like whatever you have currently doing manual work that we help for the paperless or digitalized. So you have internally process means redefine your process to implement the payroll HRMS. It means roadmap, internally roadmap between the inter department. Now, before you go for payroll HRMS, you also need to understand what are the current solution in market. Nowadays, most of the company go cloud or on premises, but I just give you the brief overview. What around 70 to 80% companies still using basic software, means normal payroll and HRMS. So we need to understand what is the difference between and advanced payroll. Okay. So normal payroll have a offline desktop version. Means limited people can use the software. Only you can say the it's not having the multiple users or only the one location can track the reports or records. So it's offline version. Various maybe the on-premises or a cloud solution. So HR can even work from home, right? He can use anywhere. Second, single user or a limited user. When you purchase normal software, right, or a desktop solution, maybe the 2 user or 3 user, but you go advanced payroll or HRMS solution, then you can give the multiple logins to employee as well as HOD, manager, right? So you can automate your activity through different logins. Third one is limited flexibility. Obviously, due to technology, right? Due to the limited flexibility, right? So there is a no scope of you can say customization or a dashboard customization, right? So it's a limited flexibility in normal payroll solution. Various the advanced solution have a user defined means as per your requirement, company give the customization option. Company also understand your requirement, they can fulfill as per their you can say their product. So that is a big advantage when you go advanced payroll. Obviously normal payroll have a 19th century solution, means it's outdated you can say nowadays most of company moving you can say cloud or maybe the on premises solution. Then human interface must, obviously when the desktop solution, then HR or maybe the admin people needs the human interface. He needs to integrate with the attendance machine. He need to like fetch the reports, give to the management. So it's require human activity. You can say more. And various advanced payroll have the fully automated means employee join to the exit. All activity can be handled digitalized, right? Because you give the access to everyone. So everyone online apply like leave attendance regulation maybe goes to the manager can see all the activities he's on login, right? HR can see the both communication between manager and employee. So these are the big advantage when you go the advanced payroll. Then limited module feature. Obviously, the normal payroll have only maybe the attendance module, leave module, and the payroll part only, limited modules. Where you go advanced payroll HRMS, then it's a highly today's modules. If I say the PMS part, right? Then training part, right? Then like a onboarding process, right? Then example graphic reports. These are the some you can say 21st century HR demand. This all can be handled in advanced payroll. In normal payroll, have only basic reports, mean around 20 to 30 report you can generate through the software. Various advanced payroll help manager as well as top level to take the crucial decision because they see the analytical reports, they see the graphic reports, right? So this only option available in advanced payroll. Lastly, integrated. Yes, nowadays most of company want integration with third-party software, maybe the field sales, maybe the ERP integration, right? Maybe the travel application integration. So these can be easily handled in advanced payroll, whereas there are some restriction in normal payroll software. Okay, so before you move for decision to purchase payroll HRMS, you need to understand which software you have to go. So nowadays, personally, we suggest you can go advanced payroll HRM solution that can help management as well as HR as well as employee to automate transparency between employee and employer. Now, this is very crucial part. What are the steps or what are the checklists to choose the proper HRMS vendor? Because it's not a short-term decision, it's a long-term decision. When you purchase the software, you obviously see 5 years, 10 years time to purchase the payroll HRMS, right? So these are the things you have to understand before making the decision of payroll HRMS solution. First, we have to see the company domain experience or expertise. When you select the payroll vendor, you have to see his experience, his ability to handle the different client also, and his experience toward the payroll HRMS product, right? Second, diversified client implementation experience. Second point is very crucial. When manufacturing company or a pharma company have a multiple like hurdles, right? Overtime related, maybe the late mark related, right? Maybe the example, the payroll related, half day, full day. So you have to see the company client list, then the industry they give the solution, right? What are their big customer, right? What solution they have given their existing customer. So you have to taken care these all things. Third is take consideration of future goal. Obviously, when you purchase the software, you have also take care your advanced planning for that software. When you take the software, you have also consideration, maybe customization available, integration available, right? If require integration with ERP, SAP, this facility given by the vendor or not. So you have also considered these points. Fourth one is demonstration along with the stakeholder. It's very important part. When you inquiry to particular vendor, when you take the demo, we have to consider all the key people. Means I already informed like admin, maybe the finance guy, HOD, right? Maybe the plant head, like timekeeping person. You have to consider all people when you take the demo, so they can present his query to the person who give the demo, right? Then the case study, existing client experience with the vendor. We have to go through the company website, what case study they given in their website, what is the experience with their existing customer, and you can also maybe sometime you need to visit the existing client of that particular vendor, so you will understand what solution they have given to that company or how they can solve their hurdles through software, right? And the last is support matrix. Obviously support is very important part. When you choose the vendor, maybe you also verify how their support level, when you raise the query, what times they take to solve your query, right? So all these parameter you have to check before you choose the proper HRMS vendor. Now we will see one video. That video show the importance of payroll and HRMS in today's world. It takes around 2 minutes.
Ahmad, I think the audio is not, we are not able to
Just a minute. So there is some technical problem. Just give me 1 minute. We can start once again.
In this ever-changing world of digitization and automation, organizations strive to survive in this world. To improve and manage workplace productivity, organizations need to adopt the ever-changing technology. Human resources play a role in workplace productivity of organizations. Are you still wasting your valuable time on manual payroll process? Do you still manage attendance and leave policies manually? Are you still making reports old-fashioned way? If you are frustrated with these messy, tiring paperwork, so what you should do to empower your human resource? A great solution to all these frustrating problems.
Okay, so you see the importance, right? The payroll and HRMS software. Now we see some facts and figures. After implementing successful payroll and HRMS, these are the some various sources we have find some facts and figures. First, we see the like 89% say that the PM is more effective nowadays when we implement the performance management system in a company, right? This survey done by HR.com. Second, 86% rewards and recognition boosts happiness and engagement. Means employee get the rewards and recognition that will ultimately help to business or management. So this source by HRM. It's one of the biggest HR payroll company, you can say, or the resource company. 80% marketing spending HR technology is more automation. KPMG, it's a market survey company. They said 80% will help. Now it means the most of company towards spending their budget toward the HR technology or automation part. 78% diversified inclusion gave them competitive advantage over the other companies. Means when you implement the payroll and HRMS software in your company, that's one step ahead than your competitor. Means most of nowadays company want their employee maybe the happiness, they want the transparency between the employee and employer, right? When you implement the software, obviously give you the one step advantage than your others company. 77% strongly or moderately more inclined to train the current employee rather than hiring new employee. Means when you hire new employees, it takes more money or a more investment. So you have to invest your existing employee. You have to train, right? Your existing employees. For that you require software. You have to maintain all their data. You analyze existing their work culture. So for that you need proper payroll HRMS. So you will find the analytical data and properly you can give them guidelines or give the proper feedback. So all this can be helped through payroll HRMS software. Last one. 50% by using ESS, MSS employee reported feeling very satisfied. Nowadays, most of the company inclined toward the employee, their happiness, right? You can say the flexibility toward the work culture. For that, you require proper tool. For proper tool, you need to implement the payroll HRMS because when you give the employee login, manager login, so himself, they go their logins, they will see the different events, right? They will see the like birthdays, anniversary list. So internally between the cultural development will be happen slowly and slowly, right? So it's holistic approach slowly come in the organization. So these are the some facts and figures after implementing the payroll HRMS software. Now, before we moving the demonstration, what as a company, we are providing the advanced solution. Just give you the brief overview about the company. Since 2001, we are in payroll and HRMS domain expertise, right? So we have a dedicated team for the support implementation, right? And we have a more than 1,000 live customer across all industries. We have a vast experience, and we are providing example all in one solution. Means employee join to the retirement. All modules can be covered in a single solution. Now let's talk about our solution, because this ultimately help paperless HR. Okay, this can be digitalized, this can be automation in HR activity or HR function. So I just give you the brief about the software, then I will hand over to Mr. Mohit Adlaka. He will give you the demonstration. Okay, so let's have just 1 minute more. Our Ultimates Advanced Payroll have a cloud as well as on-premises solution. Second, we have single platform that having an onboarding to exit process. So you didn't need the other software or integration with other software for the training or the PMS part. So it's a single platform. You will get everything about the HR function or HR department. Third, we have an advanced recruitment training and PMS module. Nowadays, company want the KRA, KPI, their performance enhancement of the employees. So everything can be tracking by our software. Fourth one is COVID-19 special module. You all know the today's time most of the company work from home their policy. For that we have a special module, timesheet task management. Through you will track employees performance, you will see daily activity, right? Last one is mobile application. Mobile application means the employee who were remotely working, right? Or you want to give the flexibility so they can apply easily leave, they can see their salary sleep, right? Everything can be handled in a mobile application. So we have both tools, the application available in iOS as well as Android. And last is very important, employee experience zone. This is very important. Nowadays HR want their employee happy. So for that, like anniversary, then example birthday, maybe the survey, right? So this all can be handled in a one software. Now this is the software features in a one single snap. Just I give you the brief overview. In our software you can handle joining formalities, you can handle attendance part, you can handle leave parts, right? You can handle the payroll, you can handle compliances like PF, ESIC, TDS, you can handle increment, performance management system, asset allocation to the employee, right? Then the recruitment part, sort list of the CV, select the candidate, interview process, right? FNF process, then MIS part, graphic reports, right? Then the exit modules. So these all can be covered in a single software. Now just I hand over to Mr. Mohit Adlaka. He will give you the brief demonstration about the software. Thank you.
Thank you, Mohammed. Before just handing over the session to Mr. Mohit Adlaga, I would request all the panelists that I'm sharing one poll. If you don't mind, can I?
Yes, please go ahead, Sonia.
Okay. So the poll is being displaying on your screens. I request all the attendees to please provide their responses in the poll. Okay, I'm receiving the responses, and the poll will be for 30 seconds. All the attendees are requested to please answer this poll. More 20 seconds to go. Everybody is requested to please answer this poll. More 5 seconds to go. I'm requesting all the attendees to please answer this poll. So thank you so much, guys, for answering the poll, and I would like to share the results. So the results are 67% people voted that they are more than 5 years of they are having more than 5 years of experience in HR industry. So thank you so much, guys, for your responses. Mohit ji, you can continue.
Sure. Thank you, Sonia. Thank you so much. So now let me share you my screen where we all are able to see the demonstration. And before moving on to the demonstration, let me give you the quick glimpse about how exactly the software's analytical reports and few auto emails can be taken care. So here are a few reports. Definitely, I would like to let you understand. See, as an HR, obviously not only the HR but of the head of the department, he would like to understand that at a glance who all are present in his department and who all are absentees and what is the average in time and the a late time. So this is all about the dashboard things which we are going to showcase you, and even the team members related details also can be showcased. Then after, in addition to that, they will be always be able to see that what is the monthly attendance status, who all are the present and the absentees in the month wise, and the required monthly working hours and surplus or the short hours in terms of working hours. So that analytical things are always there in the dashboard. Then after, for the HR point of view, we can have we will be having absconding cases kind of things. So continuous absent also can be taken care with with multiple filters that these kind of certain mails also can be auto shooted by the system itself to take the decisions. So HR can take the decisions accordingly. This is what the left employees report for the whole financial whole calendar year in terms of number and the graphical interface. The salary ups and downs depends on the working and the pay days. The cost center related reports, if at all we have the multiple verticals, business vertical or the sub verticals. So accordingly, we will be having all the details about the cost centers. The salary disbursements even also bank wise, whether it cash, NEFT or check, whether we have disbursed or the salary is still on hold. Those things also can be generated. Branch wise retirement summary also can be viewed. The average experience summary related reports also can be auto generated. The group of the company, there are if there are multiple group of the companies, then we can generate other reports even also, such as who all are active employees under what all months. So company wise, the group of company wise employee head count we can generate. The group of company, some other reports are also available for the leaves. How many leaves is being taken in which month? How many leaves the employees are enjoying certain things. So these all are the reports which we can generate. And let me give you a demonstration now. So before moving on to the demonstration, this is how exactly the login screen looks like. Where onto the left hand side, we obviously can incorporate your company's uh, pics, so that can be floated over here. And here it is. This is what the logo of the company's name. And now this is what the ESS login, which I'm going to do with the limited rights. Now this is what the employees login looks like. So it's quite an interactive dashboard. So not only for the employees, but also for the managers, for the HODs also we can design. I mean, we are giving flexibility to what things to be shown, what things he can do as an operation. So certain things also can be taken care. So with the left hand side, we'll be able to see that who all are the employees and the team parts falling under the department. So what is the attendance and the leaves part, the salary part, and the reporting part. So it totally depends on the rights given to the employee. That what all rights we have given to the employees, to the managers, to the HODs, to the finance person, to the IT person. So accordingly, they can check out the things and they can do the operations. And here itself, we will be able to see the latest members in the sense who all are the just joinees, the new joinees of the company. So we will be able to see that who all are there with the name, designation, and if at all they have uploaded the photograph, then also photograph can be also viewed. The birthdays, the birthday boys also can be viewed. That who all are the birthday boys for which company, what was the plant, and whatever the details. if at all any work anniversary related guys, any money anniversary guys, any upcoming holidays are there, or the organization's policies are there. So what is the rules, what is the foreign travel policy? So such policies also can be uploaded and employee can view and can download if at all we have given the rights. Moreover, we can also see the events calendar. Events is nothing but I can manage my own calendar where I can put the reminders for my own that so and so meeting is being held on for the 5 o'clock or certain things. So I can manage my own things. What about the appraisal part? Whether the KPIs for the reviewed, the KPI for the objective approved or reviewed, what all the other notifications are there, what is the recruitment alert if at all I'm a recruiter guy, what about the trainings if at all I have attended, and even the reward and recognition related wall of fames also can be viewed. This is actually a very helpful feature where motivation of employees is must nowadays. So all the employees can view that these all are the achievers because of some XYZ reasons. So we can mention the reasons even also that he was the employee of the week, employee of the month, or the salesperson of the year kind of thing. So certain things also can be managed. In addition to this, this is how exactly the employee and the team the leaves. Let me open one by one. Okay, now this is what exactly the basic details about his own. What is the designation, what is the date of joining. If at all he is having the team, then also he will be having able to see the team leaves, the direct reportees, indirect reportees, and his members related in-house even also. In addition to this, employee can view his own attendance, that this is what the monthly attendance, whether he was present or week off was there, or whether he was on a half day SL kind of thing. So this is what the summary part, and this is what the today's in time even also that also can be viewed. The monthly attendance also can be viewed. This is what the 12 days he worked till now, and one day he was absent. So this is what the required hours, this is what the achieved hours. Everything can be viewed on the dashboard itself. CL, PL, SL wise, I mean, whatever the leaves we have defined, accordingly, all the leaves can be viewed in terms of transactions as well. That this was the opening balance and this was how much is the debited and the credited. So all the things can be viewed in terms of transaction as in graphical interface. Okay, now so let me quickly give you a brief about how a person can do the leave applications even also. Because let's say if at all a person is doing the leave part, then he just have to click on the add button. After clicking the add button, he'll be able to see that what leaves are still there as in leave balances, and who is the reporting manager who is going to approve. So what all leaves he is eligible. So let's say whatever the leaves you would like to select, and whether it is for the regular month or whether it is for the previous month, that also can be viewed. So after selecting a particular leave, whether it is CL, PL or SL, it depends on our organization's policy. We can create a number of rules, whether the leave can be carry forwarded, whether it will be lapsed or it will be encashed, or what is the maximum balance, what is the minimum balance. So it depends on the leave policy of the organization. So this is how exactly the leave application looks like after selecting the on leave balance. So I'll be able to see the balance even also. Then after he just have to select for what date he is going to take the leave. Let's say 20, for how many days? Let's say for one day. Automatically it will tell you what is the reason. What if at all he have to upload any kind of documents, then also can be done. Automatically it will also show that on what date, what day and what date you are taking the leave. So let me click on the submit button. So now the leave is being submitted to the reporting person. Now we will quickly go to the reporting person even also, but there are few other things are also which I would like to definitely let you know how exactly the employee can do. This is what the leave is looking like. leave the application now to the claim applications. In the claim, the real parts and that it depends on the eligibility. Say a manager is 5 kilometer and executive eligible for 2 per kilometer. So suddenly done. So it depends on the eligibility criteria. I'm selecting any of the loan which is available here. I'm clicking on the add button now. Me and Mohammed,
You are on
I
normal.
hope
Sorry guys for interruption. Might be there is a technical problem. Give us just 2 minutes. In mid of this, I'm sharing one more poll. Then I think Moji will reconnect again.
I hope now I'm audible. I'm audible to all.
Yes.
So we will do this the claim part. Again, the eligibility, whether it is for the food claim or whether it is for the kilometer wise claim, I can click that drop down button. It depends on eligibility. It will be showcased over the petrol. It is a petrol claim. अभी मैंने change Okay, now this is what based on the claim applications depends on the limits given to him. It will be showcased over here that is what the exactly the claim limit is for the particular claim, and based on the designation wise or the employee wise we can set up the claim policies as well. Now I'm just quickly logging out with this user, the ESS portal. Now I'm logging again with the admin. This is what the ESS part of a manager now, where he will be able to approve the things because one of the employees just have applied for the leave, so he can approve or disapprove accordingly.
Please bear with us, guys. I think internet is lagging behind. Just give us always a second. Technical resolving. Might be the screen is loading because I'm not.
Login looks, it is very much similar to the employee's login. But now there are few things which he will be able to see as a notification. So the two leave approve. I mean, there are options one over so that he can give the feedback. One travel application is there which needs to be approved or disapproved. One claim, the claim application is there. So this is what the leave application which we just had. So whether it approve or disapprove, a manager can approve or disapprove accordingly. So for itself, I mean the screen. So anything, I'm just click. Okay, now this is what the thing it looks like. That this is what the employees leave balance is. This is what the leave, and as a manager, he will be also taking care of the department if it's the HOD. So he can click on the department's leave. He will be also, if all are going to take the leave within duration. This needs to be approved or this needs to be disapproved. A decision also can be taken. So obviously there are multiple employees, but there is no employee who is going to take the leave on this particular day. So accordingly, he can simply say yes, it's approved, and he can simply click on the submit button. That's it. And these all activities also can be done through the mobile applications as well and through the email as well, because Azurna when he is a reporting manager, we don't need to go into the ESS login and all. Okay, so this is what the approval and the rejection flow was, and this is what the quick approval or rejection. From here itself, I'm clicking on the this is what the at office. Okay, now this is what the approved. मेरा म्यूट कर दो. Okay, now to let you know that how exactly the admin portals looks like, so that the flexibility and the strength of the product also can be showcased to all of you. Okay, so now this is what exactly the login of the admin panel looks like, where all the applications related views left hand side, whether it is for the application, the so this is a kind of a pre-checklist before running to the payroll for the HR. So all these applications should be zero before running to the payroll. I hope my screen is visible, Miss Sonia and Mr. Mohammed.
Am I audible to you?
Yes, Miss Sonia, you're audible. Thank you, thank you. So this is what the screen looks like, which I were discussing about. This is what the application status, whether it is for the leave application, comp off, the pre-comp of loans. So it depends on the company's organization's policy that these all policies are applicable or not applicable. So accordingly, we can enable and disable the things because there are lots of modules and features are available. So all the applications, see, this is what the 9 applications are still pending, whether it needs to be approved or disapproved, so that the payroll will be generated smoothly without getting an error. So this should be always zero. So this is what the checklist is for the first thing. All types of quick data, whether it is for the yearly holidays, comp off, the consolidated information, the leaves and the active and active employees, geographical reports. The today's attendance also can be viewed. Let's say I'm clicking any of the branch quickly so that it will be directly capturing the in and out punches from the machine itself. So who all are present or who all are absent, that also can be viewed. So let's say I'm clicking on the any of the P button, so I'll be able to see the in punch as well, that at what time Mr. Samir was in. So he in by 2.33 minutes, 2 hours and 33 minutes. So a manager or a HOD or a admin can view lots of other things with the filtrations of multiple shifts as well. Nowadays, the thing is that not only the payroll is a challenge, but the time and attendance related things are also are a challenging part in the market. So for the challenging part, we have a solution here itself. Whether it is for the late ins, early outs, the OT related, the shift rosters, the week off results, the holidays. So it depends on the complexity because we have the solution to all across the industry with the same product. Whether it is for the late mark or the early out. Let's say what is the late coming limit. This is what the grace period is. This is let's say the 10 minutes grace period we people are aligned, and maximum 3 late counts we people are allowing. Then after it will be deducting as a half day, whatever it is there. So what will be the deductions date? It can be 1 day or 0.5 days, depends on the requirement. It can be in terms of hours or it can be in terms of days. So it's quite flexible. It is for the late mark and same as well for the early going persons as well. So both things can be handled in the combinations as well. For the overtime, even also we have a flexible things. What is the minimum overtime should be there? It can be like 1 hour or 2 hours should be there. Then only he will be eligible to get the overtime. Certain limits also can be set. If at all auto approvals of OT is there, we can check this box, or else OT approvals will be always there, where a shift manager or the plant in charge or the project in charge will get this notification to approve the OT hours. Then after, what will be the OT rate? What will, whether we are considering, so certain things are there. Maybe some different rates are there for the week off, for the holidays. So all the days related flexibilities are also available. Even slab wise also we can fix up. Let's say uh, 1 hour to 3 hour, the rate will be salaries 1.5 times, and certain things also can be added accordingly. Okay, with this we can have the multiple slabs as well. And for the PF limits, even also we people are giving different options. Add up even also, which is 100, the ceiling also can be freezed up. And according to the PF department, whenever our role is to give, whether it is for the PF. So initially, such as employees increments, the transfers, the week off, the in and out related punches, the shift rosters, the rosters, the shift rotations also can be taken care. The warning cards also can be issued. The exit analysis with the exit interviews with multiple departments, NOCs also can be taken care. Rewards and recognitions also can be taken care. Employee uniforms also can be issued. So, I mean, the leaves part, the loans, claims, travels, reimbursements, and all other salary related bonus, overtime, advance, full and final settlement, gratuity, and the TDS declarations and all other parts are also there. 250 plus reports product. Not only this, but the system also can help you out with certain auto emails, which may be certain, like this may be the HOD of the of a particular department. So these are department, these are in, and who were present and who were absentees and what was the in time and out time for a particular department. HOD will also get this. All are the absentees for a particular day. The branch wise, the location wise, the basis unit wise, we can see the presentees, absentees, and the leaves for a particular day. In and out related in punch and the out punch with the duration sufficient, the deficits and the surplus also can be viewed. So, I mean, there are 250 plus reports are available, which includes the employee attendance, leave, loans, HRMS related, the PF related, the salary slips, EAPT, and everything is are available. It depends what all reports and what all formats are. People are also giving PDF or the Excel with multiple filters. So I hope, and even in addition to that, there are 3 different modules are also available, which is actually the recruitment, the training part, and the PMS part, which includes the KRA, KPIs, and the recruitment for the recruitment tracker is also there. The training calendars also can be freezed out. The appraisals part also can be taken care with the organograms as well. So now this is what exactly the product is having in terms of versatilities is. So now let's just quickly move again back to the employee life cycle, which Mr. Mohammed have shown you. And these all are few customers which are companies having onboarded since so many years. The people are using our product. And what will be the fresher's benefit? If at all you are a fresher, if at all you have our Orange product certifications, you maybe have a chance to get a opening in all these esteemed customer or any even also any other Orange user even also. So you will be able to give the certification part and you will be getting the jobs easily as well. For the managers and the HODs, we can get the proper data bank, the maximum analytical reports even also. We'll be able to see also the without any human interface, the support work and from the home supporting. We people are also supporting work from home, the automation process to smooth the workflow process, the PMS part. With the help of our subject matter expert, HR manager will also get the recommendations to improve and to choose the right policy to grow the organization. Not only this, but the management will also get reliable reports, the protection against the fraud, the transparency and the employee satisfaction. Even they can expect minimum 10 times of return on investment on a longer term with more employee retention, satisfaction and productivity. So now, if at all we have any question and answer, I'll be having uh, more pleasure to give the answer. So let me have the Q&A session. So Bhagyeshri ji and Digvijay Singh ji, if at all you are having any questions, you can ask, please. Bhagyeshri ji and Digvijay ji, if at all you have any questions, you can ask, please.
Okay, so I'm just unmuting both of the persons. Might be they have questions. So Bhageshri, if you have any question related to today's session, you can ask.
No, I'm good with this. Thank you.
Sorry,
Bhagyeshri ji,
Bhagyeshri ji,
what
what
you
you
just
just
said?
said? Bhagyeshri ji, your mic is on unmute, so you can speak.
Okay, so even we are running late out of the time, so might we'll take the question answers directly by the phone calls. So one to one. So let's just conclude this session and thank you so much guys for attending today's session. We will inform you via SMS and WhatsApp emails. So please be there with us the next coming session. Thank you so much guys. And thank you so much panelists for providing such an
Thank you so much. Thank you so much, Sonia, and thank you everyone.